Hey everyone, I'm going to tell y'all, 3 days ago I made a video on CV and McCooney carburetors for Harley Davidsons, and how to adjust your air screws and your fuel mixture screws and your float bowls, and what size jets to use in them. Today, I'm going to give you some touch-up basics, and it'll make your life a lot easier. It may seem like a useless video to you, but it's not. It'll make your life a hell of a lot easier if you will do some tricks I use. I've had Harley Davidsons starting with a shovel head, for probably about, the last 42 years of my life. I'm 66 now. And I've learned so many things that'll help you along the way. Okay, here's a very valuable trick I know. And your spark plugs will last longer because of it. It'll actually help your Harley. Because most Harleys are over choked. They run on choke too damn long. And then when you push the choke completely in, what happens? Then it's idling too damn slow, so you have to take the idle screw on the side and turn it up. And then when it's hot, you have to turn the idle screw back down. I'll tell you how you can get away with that, or get away from that crap. Alright, you take these carburetors. McCooney and CV, they have these choke cables. Here's one on a spare HSR 42 McCooney I have in my collection. See the choke lever. This choke lever, choke knob, it goes around to the left side of the bike, on the side where your horn is. Alright, when you need to start them, okay, you need full choke usually. Alright, you pull out your full choke, there you are. But then you're stuck with only that. Most of them, you push them in halfway, they pop in all the way. So carry one of these metal alligator clips. They're small alligator clips, just like this baby right here. You see? And they're cheap. You can buy them at any parts store. And it's got the little teeth in it. They're made out of metal. And I just attached a red wire on the end of mine. It makes it more visible to where I can see it. Because what I do after I start my Harley, I take and I clip it on the metal brake line from the master cylinder up by the handlebars, that metal brake line. That way it doesn't get lost or blow off or fall off. Alright, when you pull your choke completely out to start your Harley, put this on it like that. So, push it all the way on. See where I've got that alligator clip on there? Alright, that takes up about half of the choke, actually a little less. And as soon as it runs, about 15 seconds, pop it in, and your choke is halfway open, halfway closed, and it's not fully out. That way, you can run your engine till it gets warm, and then you just reach over, take the alligator clip out. See, it holds the choke halfway in, see, to where you're not stuck with one extreme or the other, fully out or fully in top crap. You're not stuck with that. And you're not having to deal with the stupid adjustment on the nut to make it to where it's more stiff, the nut on the end, to adjust it to where it'll hold at any place you set it. Pull it completely out. And for those chokes like this one, see, it would need to be adjusted if it was put on a bike. See how I pull it out and it just pops right back in? Okay, that's not working right. This nut needs to be tightened. But still, you put this alligator clip in here, it's going to hold it fully open. And then as soon as it starts, pop it the rest of the halfway in. Hose it halfway out. You know, after your engine gets warm, pull it out, clip it back up by your handlebars, and you don't have to keep, each time you start it cold, until it gets warm, after you push the clutch in, you don't have to adjust your idle speed screw right here. And while I'm here, I want to explain something to a lot of people. They think these idle screws on the sides of these, like right here, you know, it's dangling, it's got a piece of rubber around it and a little spring. They think that that's an air mixture idle screw. It has nothing on this earth to do with air mixture. It has nothing to do. What it is, the tip of this, it screws into here. Okay, your throttle plate in the back of your carburetor. When you screw this in, when you turn it, it raises your throttle plate to raise your idle. To where it's no different than a 1960 Chevrolet, in where that you turn the idle up, it would open the bottom throttle plate a little bit. That's all you're doing. You're just opening your throttle door, it pushes it up. The tip of it pushes it up. So it has nothing to do with air mixture. Now as far as your air mixture and your fuel mixture screws, watch my video of CV and McCooney carburetor, jets, and air screw and fuel screw adjustments. Watch that. But this is a helper video. I just wanted to share with you people. You know, and once you get an idle right with that screw that goes in the side like I just showed you, it's an idle screw is all it is. Once you get that adjusted, you won't have to keep changing it if you'll use one of these simple alligator clips. Man, I have done that for years, and it makes it so much easier. You just clip that in. After I get one started, I run it 15 seconds, then I pop the choke in. It's still open about halfway. When the engine gets warm, pull the alligator clip out. You see? And then for chokes that you pull them out, but they won't stay out, you have to hold it out with your fingers. Sit on your bike and hold it out, you know, and gradually push it in, you know, by hand, because it won't stay out on its own. The alligator kick clip cures that problem too. These are just tricks I thought I'd share with y'all, and about those idle adjustment screws on the sides of these carburetors. They have nothing to do with air mixture at all. Those just turn in and push your throttle plate up. You unscrew it, the throttle plate goes down for your idle speed. How much gasoline is allowed at idle for your, you know, pilot jet to go, because your pilot jet, where the opening is, where the intake sucks it in, is right under that door where it comes down. You fill on that to the sides, it has a little hill under there, and then you'll fill some holes. Where the pilot jet, it allows the intake to pull gasoline from those holes from the pilot jet. Okay? But anyway, so much for this. I can't think of anything else right now. Like I say, I thought when I began to make this video, I thought showing people about a 1900 old alligator clip to hold your shoelaces together, I thought, man, that's a wasted video. But no, it's really not, because it'll help you people so much. Buy a little container with about 4 of those, man. They're beautiful. They are beautiful to have around. You know, they have their use. And for those stupid chokes, it'll make your life a hell of a lot easier. But anyway, later, people, and you know, good luck, and don't spend women on dates. Dates are obsolete, they're out of style. Everything's Dutch now. You just do things together for fun. Okay, later.